2018 Mercedes A-Class is here and it's all grown up. New shape, new engines, new interior. We could go on. It still looks roughly like an A-Class, though, doesn't it? Albeit one that's been heavily buffed and sanded to get rid of all those pesky creases. The previous Gen A-Class was a huge seller for Merc across Europe and was the brand's biggest seller in the UK in 2017, with 70% of UK orders being in sporty AMG line trim. We'll have to see if the new one can live up to that same level of success. Here's everything we know on 2018's new premium hatch. New Mercedes A-Class, engines and performance. Gone are the underpowered petrols and clattery diesels of the old day. The engine range is all new, with small capacity turbo engines making up the initial launched lineup. More engines will follow in future, including a 1.2-liter turbo. First off is the A200, which uses a 161 bhp 1.4-liter turbo petrol co-developed with the Renault-Nissan Alliance under the M282 code name. You can have it with 7-speed dual-clutch box or a 6-speed manual that arrives later in the year, and is capable of an 8.0 seconds 0 to 62 miles per hour launch when fitted with the former. The punchier A250 petrol is a DCT-only model with a 221 bhp 2.0-liter petrol, while the only diesel option for now is the A180D, also DCT-only, with a 114 bhp 1.5-liter oil burner capable of 68.8 miles per gallon. Check out the full engine specs below. A200. Engine 1.4-liter turbo petrol, 161 bhp, 184 pounds-foot. Performance 8.0 seconds 0 to 62 miles per hour, DCT, 8.2 seconds, manual, 140 miles per hour top speed. Economy 55.3 miles per gallon, DCT, 50.4 miles per gallon, manual, 120 grams/km CO2, DCT, 133 grams/km, manual. A250. Engine 2.0-liter turbo petrol, 221 bhp, 258 pounds-foot. Performance 6.2 seconds 0 to 62 miles per hour, 155 miles per hour. Economy 47 miles per gallon, 141 grams/km CO2. A180D. Engine 1.5-liter turbodiesel, 114 bhp, 192 pounds-foot. Performance 10.5 seconds 0 to 62 miles per hour, 125 miles per hour. Economy 68.8 miles per gallon, 180 grams/km CO2. Fancy something hotter? You'll have to wait for now, but two AMG Federal A-Class versions are coming, an A35 and an A45. We revealed earlier in 2018 that the A35 would have around 300 bhp, enough to worry a Golf R, and use Mercedes' new EcoBoost mild hybrid tech first seen in the new CLS and E-Class 53 models. The all-guns blazing A45 Mega Hatch is expected to produce more than 400 bhp and tipped for a 2019 launch. What's the new 2018 A-Class like inside? The inside of the entry-level Benz resembles that of an S-Class more than ever, with additional tech, greater space and a far more premium feel. The cabin in top-spec models is dominated by two large 10.25-inch screens that sit in line with the divide between the dashboard's two horizontal sections. Gone is the rotary knob controlling the center-roll infotainment display, instead replaced by a large touchpad and leather pad for the operator's wrist. Even the steering wheel has been lifted from an S-Class, featuring the same design and button arrangement of Merc's most expensive limousine. Mercedes isn't wrong about the levels of luxury on offer for a car that will be the cheapest in the manufacturer's range. The 2018 A-Class felt pretty exceptional to sit in when we sampled the interior a few weeks ago under embargo. The materials, technology and the attention to detail were all up to the standards you'd expect from a premium saloon. Wood, brushed metals and soft-touched plastics fill the cabin, as does the ambient lighting available in a veritable rainbow of 64 different color shades. Shrinking violets need not apply. Previously controlled by dated rotary switches, the climate control now operates by horizontal rocker switches with changes in temperature reflected on the center roll infotainment screen. A choice of seats is available, with top-level cars benefiting from heated and cool massaging chairs. An increased wheelbase of 30mm means more room inside, too. New Mercedes A-Class, trims, specs and variants. Mercedes says there are 4 trim levels available for the new A-Class, but they may or may not all make it across to the UK market. For now, the trims we know are standard include Style, Progressive and AMG line. We will be updating this story with more specific UK prices and specs in due course. All A-Class models have automatic aircon, Bucks infotainment system with 2 separate 7-inch screens, automatic headlights and wipers, keyless go and Merc's dynamic select drive mode system. Both Style and Progressive models have their own design tweaks and feature comfort seats instead of sports ones, but AMG line will be the biggest seller over here, seen here in white in our picture gallery above. AMG line cars get their own specific body kit, 18-inch AMG alloys, lowered suspension and sportier detailing inside. An optional night package throws in a load of fresh black bits. For the first year after the launch, an Edition 1 trim is also available that dolls up your new A with yellow detailing and not a lot else. What is Bucks? The new infotainment system in the A-Class is called Bucks, and seems to be heavily focused on touch-sensitive operation. The A-Class will therefore have a touchscreen, a touchpad on the center console, and there'll also be touch control buttons on the steering wheel, too. According to Mercedes, this should help with less driver distraction. Mercedes promises the new A-Class's huge freestanding infotainment screen will be used to great effect, with modes such as home screen and base screen providing varying levels of information density, again to distract the driver less. In theory, we'll be testing this when we drive it later in spring 2018 in our new A-Class review. The instrument cluster, on the other hand, will be used to show assistance, journey or navigation information. In order to minimize distraction, the new A-Class will also feature a more intelligent voice control system, which Mercedes says will be capable of accepting more conversational requests. For example, the question "Will the sun be shining tomorrow in Miami?" should produce the same result as "Do I need sunglasses tomorrow in Miami?" Mercedes says it'll update its Mercedes Me app ecosystem, and add more scope for personalization in the new A-Class interior. New machine learning abilities also mean the new A-Class will predictably suggest activities or tasks depending on what time of the day or week it is. For example, if you usually go to the gym after work, the A-Class's sat-nav will automatically suggest it as a destination when you finish work. New 2018 Mercedes A-Class, UK prices and specs. We'll find out how much the new A-Class costs closer to the car's launch, but orders start from March 2018. Deliveries start later this spring.